Welcome, friends. It's Miss Gisa. I'm so glad you're here today for our Read Aloud. Today's story is about a little girl who has a hard time understanding. Has that ever happened to you where you weren't understanding something that someone said? Or has that happened to one of your friends? Let's read the story and see how this little girl feels. The story is called I Didn't Understand. Written by Mini Shrinivasan and pictures by Shubham Lakhera. I cannot read and write yet, so I am telling this to my teacher, and she is writing it down. I cannot read or write yet because I am mentally challenged. Those are two big words. My teacher spelled them for me. Mentally challenged. They mean that I cannot think as well as you. It takes me a long time to understand things. Sometimes things I cannot understand at all. Some things I cannot understand at all. This is a story of 3 things that happened in my school yesterday. I did not understand them. Maybe you will, if you are not mentally challenged like me. Most of the children in my school are not mentally challenged, but there are 3 children in wheelchairs. They cannot walk, and 2 children are blind. That means they cannot see anything. We 6 are called children with special needs. Our school has a special room for us. We also have a special teacher, and we go to our special room every day for 1 hour. Yesterday, my special teacher had called me to our special room at 11 o'clock. I love to go there. She teaches me to read and to count. She has many books and games. Time to go, Manna, said my teacher. I cannot read the clock, so my teacher tells me when it is time to go. I can find the special room now on my own. I told my teacher. I was so proud of that, so I took my pencil box and started to go there. Suddenly, I fell down. I don't know why. I heard someone laughing. It was Shweta from my class. Her foot was sticking out from her desk, and she was laughing. Some of the other kids were laughing too. I did not understand why. I was not hurt. I got up and went out. That was the first thing I didn't understand. Then after that, in the break, I was eating my lunch near the sandpit with Zara. Zara is my friend. She is not mentally challenged. She is really smart and can speak fast. She can read and write. She is very nice. The little kids had gone home, and the sandpit was empty. Only we big kids were around eating our lunch. There was a bird in the tree. It was singing very sweetly. Zara and I were happy. Have a bite of my banana, I said to Zara. Suddenly, there was a lot of sand on my banana. I don't know how it came there. Shweta and her friends were standing in the sandpit. They had some sand on their shoes. They laughed a lot. I did not know why. That was the second thing I did not understand. Come on, Manna, let's go to the music room, said Zara, and she threw away my sandy banana in the garbage bin. She took my hand and pulled me to the music room. I love the music room. I can play the piano a little bit. Zara and I played some tunes. That was nice. After that, it was time for our art class. Take out your watercolors today, said our art teacher. We are going to learn how to paint a waterfall. We all took our watercolor boxes and brushes out of our desks. Shweta, what about you? Why aren't you taking your paints out? Our teacher called out. Shweta looked very sad. In the morning, she had laughed so much, and now she was sad. I looked inside her desk. Her paint box was all broken. The little circles of paint had fallen about and become powder. Her brushes were broken. How did they all break? Some of the others began to laugh. I did not understand why. It was not funny. It was very sad. I went to Shweta's desk. I gave her a hug. I gave her my paints and a brush. You can share my paints today, I said to her. Shweta looked at me for some time. Then she put her head down on the desk and cried and cried. "Sorry, Manna, sorry," she said. Then she looked up at me and smiled. I don't know why she said sorry or why she cried, but I felt happy to see her smile. That was the third thing I did not understand. All these things happened in my school yesterday. I still don't understand them. Do you? Friends, we saw that Shweta had not made some good decisions. She was not very kind to Manna, was she? But in the end, Manna was kind to her, despite the way she had been treated. Manna did not understand because she has a disability called Down syndrome, which affects her learning and her brain. Sometimes, even though we may learn differently, there will be things that we will encounter in life that we don't understand. And it's always good to go to an adult or a teacher that can help you to understand and learn how to deal with different situations and with different kids who may not always be kind to you. I hope you enjoyed this story. I hope you will always think about your actions and how they may make others feel.